Sure. So this is going to be kind of a shit show, but I mean, whatever. It's a bunch of new people playing an official D&D thing, so it should be
We
fun.
did it, guys.
I actually
Not yet.
I actually have a printed out copy of all of your character sheets, as well as like everything I need up on the screen here, like right beside me. So
Poor trees.
I feel like I'm gonna probably have to reference it, maybe more than you guys will, but that's totally fine.
I have my physical copy in front of me as well, so there's that.
I have one printed as well.
Yeah.
I took down physical notes of stuff I wanted to keep track of.
Nerd.
I
Wow.
mean, I got
What a
physical notes, but then I also have stuff on the other page, so I'm ready.
All right.
Yeah,
This
I
is
did
what I got here.
research.
Homer, you're such a nerd. Holy shit.
I know, right?
Such a nerd.
Shut up, nerd. Let's play some D&D.
Fox
I
man.
even know what god I worship.
You even know what god you worship? Jeez, my god.
That seems like something you should... Yeah, there you go.
Cleric? It seemed important.
I'm just imagining like two Christians going down the street saying, "I know what God I worship."
From that little
Okay.
comment, Dirk Frostball just gained a +5 to his AC class. The gods shine upon him.
It's my nobility.
Wow.
It's pretty good. All right. So I'll just read the flavor text, as it were. For anybody who doesn't know what this is 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons. This is the starter set that they released when the game, or when this edition came out, called The Lost Mine of Phandelver. The reason why we're playing with some pre-built characters here, just kind of slapped on some names on them and distributed them to the new players here, is because it's kind of an easy way to just like jump in and play. So that's kind of what we're trying out here. If anybody likes this stuff and gets into this stuff, like, I can help people build their own characters from scratch and make it more theirs. But for right now, we're just kind of doing this the quick and easy way. This will take about 2 hours at the very maximum. Like, that's when we're going to cut it off. Otherwise, I do have a point in mind where we're going to cut it off. It might be like an hour and a half. So not too long, just kind of an idea to get you guys jumped into this world, see if you like it, and if you want to continue. And if you don't, then I'll just find other people to torture later. No big deal. Okay.
That's fine.
So this is an official Wizards of the Coast D&D module. This is the flavor text, as it were, to kind of tell you what's going on here. In the city of Neverwinter, a dwarf named Gundren Rockseeker asked you to bring a wagon load of provisions to the rough and tumble settlement of Phandalin, a couple days' travel southeast of the city. Gundren was clearly excited, and more than a little secretive about his reasons for the trip, saying that only he and his brothers had found something big, and that he'd pay you 10 gold pieces each for escorting his supplies to Barthen's Provisions, a trading post in Phandalin. He then set out ahead of you on horse, along with a warrior escort named Sildar Hallwinter, claiming he needed to arrive early to take care of some business. You spent the last few days on the high road south from Neverwinter, and you just recently veered east onto the Tribord Trail. You've encountered no trouble so far, but this territory can be dangerous. Bandits and outlaws have been known to lurk along the trail. So we're going to go ahead and introduce each of you separately here. We'll start off with Ryan. Who are you playing?
I am playing Lawrence Thackeray, who is a lawfully good human who is just a fighter class, but is more specialized in archery or range, I suppose. I come from the town of Thundertree,
right?
Where I'm currently residing. Where it's difficult. It was attacked by a lot of people, dragons as well, and it's been overrun. And I hope one day that I can actually go back and rebuild it to what it used to be.
Sure.
So I'm kind of just on this journey to help build myself and hopefully have you guys along with me. To be honest.
Cool. All right, Corey. What the hell's going on with you?
I am Dirk Frostbald.
Yeah.
I'm of nobility, human, lawful neutral.
Yeah.
I am a melee class,
Okay.
and I'm from Corlin Hill, where I reside in a large estate on top of a hill.
Beautiful. All right.
I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Sadie, what about you? You're up. Who are you?
I am Nivara Galanodel. I am a high elf, more specifically a sun elf.
Okay. Cool.
I worship Ogma, the god of knowledge, and my purpose, my goal, is to this Goblin tribe came in and I'm so sorry.
No, that's fine. Okay.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. You don't have to go through all your stuff. It's okay. We can find out more about you as we play here. All right. And I'm sorry. I'm not really sure. Should I just call you XP priest? X-priest?
Sure, I don't care. It's
Okay.
hang it system. I am a rogue halfling neutral alignment. I am not sure if I really want to go for my bio because I did not read it thoroughly and it's too much.
Fine. I think as a rogue, you're maybe a little more mysterious. Maybe we don't know a whole lot about you yet. We're gonna find out as we play here. So you're playing Lucius and Homer. Last but certainly very least. What are you?
I'm Ranar Thunderwarden. I'm a Hill Dwarf cleric, and I used to be a mercenary sergeant among the Minotaur armed forces at Neverwinter, but I became disillusioned with the way that they abused their authority. So I left and devoted myself to my deity, Martha Moore Dune, the dwarven god of wanderers.
Cool.
And the dude that hired us, Gundren, is my cousin.
Okay. So are you the one responsible for maybe gathering up this party? Since you are the one with like a direct connection to Gundren?
I think he hired all of us, but I definitely...
Okay. So he just hired kind of like a band of mercenaries. So do you guys know each other?
Yeah.
Have you met before, or is this kind of like your first meeting, like you're all just here to get paid?
Seems like this is first time meeting any of these people. I don't know any of them.
Certainly the first time I've met any of you.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm just here to teach some bullies a lesson.
God damn it.
Sounds good to me.
Alright, Captain America, calm down there. Alright.
Yo, where's your shield at?
Okay, so you guys are traveling down the road. We are going to move everybody over to the map of the Sword Coast here. So it should probably be black to you.
Mm-hmm.
Scroll down until you start seeing, like, because the whole map is not visible to you.
Gotcha.
So where you guys are right now is you are heading north on the high road, or you're heading to. You're about here. You're at the crossroads. You are traveling on the Tribor Trail that starts here. You guys are escorting a wagon, so I need at least one person on the wagon, like kind of steering the oxen, and the others can be following along. What is your order that you guys are traveling in? Like, who's kind of taking the lead? Who's doing what?
I'm taking up the rear.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
you are.
so are you just
I-
Homer? Are you kind of just walking like beside, or like a little bit behind, or are you on like maybe a little horse or donkey or something? Like,
I'm just walking a little bit behind.
okay, so the cart isn't going too fast. You guys are kind of
Yeah.
slowly traveling through. Okay, who's actually controlling the cart? The cart itself has room for a driver and like a co-driver, as it were, somebody in the second seat. If
I'll chill on there.
Okay.
I can be your co-driver then.
That sounds
I
good.
need to be in the car or something, because I'm not going to be walking too fast.
Okay. Sure.
Okay.
I think, yeah, maybe you're just actually sitting on the payload, as it were. Like, you're just kind of in the cart sitting on top of it or something, maybe on the side of the cart, while, like, the other two are kind of driving it. And, Navarra, where are you?
I'm just gonna sit in the back because
So you're kind of maybe with Homer, like maybe you two are just kind of trailing a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, cool. So, yeah, you guys can... We're not going to worry about any of this shit. This is all dumb bullshit. I will tell you, the wagon is packed with some mining supplies and food. That's what you're transporting. So you have a few dozen stacks of flour, some casks of salted pork, 2 kegs of ale, shovels, picks, crowbars, a few lanterns, a small barrel of oil, and it's about roughly worth 100 gold. So it's nothing crazy that you're transporting, so you don't have to like worry about anything too special. Okay, so you guys don't really have a scout, so Ori, you are driving, and maybe I guess I should just call you Dirk. Dirk and Lawrence, I need one of you to make a survival check for me.
Cool. Should I go ahead and do that then?
If
mean-
you think you'll survive, go ahead.
Let's see. Give me 2 seconds.
Sure. Okay. 16.
That's
16 is not too
pretty
bad.
good.
So, as you're traveling, you do hear some rustling in some bushes. Right about... If I can ping this. Right about there. Like, you're a little bit into the trail.
So there's something... I think there's something up ahead, but I'm not entirely sure. You see anything?
Can I roll a perception check?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, Dirk, when he tells you, like, I think I hear something, do you see anything going on or whatever? You notice up ahead 2 what seem to be mounds on the ground. They look like bodies.
Oh no.
What did you see?
Looked like 2 bodies.
Oh, that's great.
This should we investigate?
If they're bodies, I think we should investigate. Let's be honest here.
So you
We're
guys
gonna catch this
keep
thing.
moving?
Yeah.
Okay. As you move up, the bodies become more clear to be 2 dead horses. They're about 50 feet ahead of you. They're blocking the path.
Shit.
Those aren't bodies.
Burn the bodies.
Don't you want to find out what happened to them first?
No.
Who would be good at investigating? Not me.
Definitely not me, unfortunately.
I'm not getting
Definitely not me.
like I'm not getting off
can
my
I
escape.
roll an investigation check?
You can, but to really utilize it, you would have to probably move up to the horses and kind of like when you're doing an investigation check, you're kind of CSIing it. So like you're kind of like looking directly at what's going on and the surrounding area. So you couldn't from where you currently are behind the.
All right, I'm gonna pull up
I
on the cart and stop
Okay.
it.
Okay.
I think we should make a decision. Do we want? This seems like it could be a trap.
Yeah, you do feel
Like
that way
horses,
for sure.
horses don't die
Well,
next to each other in the middle of a road.
That is true, but
This is not a likely scenario. So
Everything dies.
we should probably be
everything dies.
be aware of what's gonna happen here.
I mean, they could be nearby, so if we check it, we'll know what to look out for, possibly.
What if it's an E IED?
God damn it.
I don't think we have to worry about that. But we should be kind of cautious when we go up, shouldn't we?
Who's got a... Oh, can I throw a javelin at one of the horses?
I mean, sure.
You
Go ahead.
can.
Go ahead and roll it.
Do you want to check if they're dead?
Just to see if there's any sort of trap.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it. I mean, yeah. You hear the javelin thud into one of the bodies. Nothing else happens.
Thud.
If it
No-
wasn't
no
dead
squish.
before,
I
no.
mean, they're dead.
Okay.
As far as tactics go, they probably were set up there to ambush us when we try to move them out of the way.
Mm.
Probably a trap.
Let's not move them out the way. We could just.
Well, they have to be watching.
Oh, that is true.
Does it seem like we could get around them without trying to move them? Like
I mean,
how does the road look?
The roll ahead.
Yeah.
It
Like,
looks
would
completely
we
clear.
have to move them to
Yeah.
keep the carriage going?
You would have to move it to be able to keep the carriage going, but the road ahead looks clear. Like, you
Okay.
don't see anything. There are, like, bushes and some trees here and there. Nothing seems
Yeah.
too out of the ordinary, but maybe in a way that's kind of suspicious to you as well. Seems
We
too,
should keep someone
it
on
seems too
watch.
quiet to you.
I'm just saying, don't touch them because they probably have a disease. If they died together like that, they might have been left behind or something. Like the dog.
That's not
They're
a bad.
weak.
Yeah, that's not a bad thought.
I mean, if anyone wants to go check it out, I'll go on top of the wagon and just keep a lookout with my bow if you want.
Yeah, you're an archer, right?
Yep.
Can you hit? How far can you hit from the cart? Can you reach?
He's fine. You're 50 feet
Okay.
away. He can hit anything up to there.
Okay.
Like if you're asking if could he snipe you while you're checking it, yes, he could.
Well, no. Like, perhaps
Okay.
something from
Okay.
the tree line.
Right, yeah. Okay.
I think I could do that, yes.
All right. Do we have any other ranged character?
Yeah, I have some range. What
Okay.
else?
Well, being that I'm melee,
Yeah.
I'll go up and investigate.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
You guys cover me.
Cool.
Before-
I'll get up on top of the wagon.
before we get a little closer to that, I want to try and scare them off.
Okay.
That's fine with me.
So I'm gonna use my thaumaturgy
Mhm.
and make my voice really, really loud.
Sure.
Say, "We know you are nearby, mortals. Do not disturb the holy rite of this carriage. Let them pass."
I hope that works.
We'll see.
You hear what sounds like a little bit of rustling. You think it might be like a bird or something. Like it doesn't sound too big, but you hear some rustling in the bushes, almost like something maybe you scared away a deer or something that was eating. You're not really sure though.
Well, that worked.
Well, that seemed effective.
We can probably
Yeah,
keep
yeah,
our-
No need to worry about that small rabbit that was munching.
Hey, rabbits are terrifying.
All right, Corey, so you're walking up to the horses.
Yeah,
to just kinda
I'm
check it?
cautious though. I'm cautious. I'm
Yeah,
keeping,
give me a
wits
perception
about me.
check as you're walking, because I have an idea that you're probably maybe looking around a little bit as you're like slowly creeping up. Okay, a 21. It's pretty fucking good. So Corey, what you notice is that in the bushes about 20 feet to your right, there you see at least what seem to be two little heads poking out. They look
Okay.
like goblins to you.
Okay.
It looks like they're trying to be like sneaky, like
And
if you were
I
just kind
yell
of
back,
on the ox still, like you probably wouldn't
Yeah.
see them. But like
Mhm.
as you're kind of carefully looking around, you do notice the bushes like shaking a little bit more. Like there's something there. You do see like maybe some ears
Okay.
poking out.
I try to keep my wits about me, and I gesture back to the two on the cart. I kind of point to my eyes and then point to the bushes.
Yeah.
Indicating two.
Okay.
over there. But I continue on my way.
I'm gonna yell. My thing lasts for a minute, so I'm gonna keep yelling at them.
Yeah.
I'm
We
just gonna
see
raise my
you
bow.
two there in the bushes. We see you. Move away.
You hear one of them say, "Attack!" as an arrow flies towards your head. Roll initiative.
Ah, crap.
We're fucked.
Who rolls initiative?
Everybody.
Oh, fuck. That's not very good.
That's not a great initiative roll right there.
Oh, no.
That's a pretty bad initiative roll as well. Wait, do you have a -1 to it?
Yeah,
I do
have a
too.
Oh, yeah,
negative
you're not
1
very-
initiative.
You're not very dexterous at all.
Which role would that be?
Just click on initiative.
Yeah, you just click initiative.
Under
The top,
cover.
top middle.
Where's the initiative?
Top middle.
If you go to
It's
your
on your
character
character
sheet,
sheet.
Oh, it's right
Oh.
there.
Oh, that's a good one.
Ooh,
nice.
of course the rogue would have the initiative.
Oh,
Holy
shit.
shit. All right.
Well,
I just need one more from Nivara. Whoops.
I am blind.
it's next to
Oh.
armor class.
There's like
Yes,
3 numbers
you-
at the top.
3 numbers at the top. Oh!
The middle one. Just
Or if
click
you
on
want,
the-
you can just roll 1d20
There you
plus
go.
2.
Oh, that's a good
okay,
one. There you go.
There you go. Okay. So 3, 2, higher one. So the initiative order is. I'm just trying to remember your name. Lawrence, then Nivara, then Lucius, then all of us Globies, basically. All the shitty rolls after that. All right. So Lawrence, you see one of these goblins start running out of the bushes. What do? You
I raise my
about
bow and
30 feet.
I take aim at him.
Okay. So you're gonna just shoot it with your bow? Go ahead and roll.
I'm gonna try and cripple it. Yes.
Do we notice any others?
You don't notice any others. You just
Because it
know
seems
that
kind of
there's
weird
two there.
for 2 next to each other yelling attack.
Yeah.
Seems kind of suspicious.
Yeah.
That's kind of why I want to cripple one so we can maybe
Yeah.
take it questioning.
By the way, the way we're gonna do this, by the way, is that when like an enemy's HP reaches 0, unless you
Mhm.
state otherwise, they will be knocked like unconscious. So like
Not dead. Okay.
you can capture them. They are kind of out of the battle. If you do
Gotcha.
want to kill them, just say that like no, like this is what I do. I cut its head off or something.
Okay.
The difference
Fair
being,
enough.
and I'm not really sure how 5e does this, but this is the way I want to do it. When they're knocked out, you can't loot them because you'll just wake them up and they might attack you again.
Mhm. Okay.
Like, but like when you kill them, that's when you can see if they have anything worth taking.
Can we knock them out and then like restrain them
Yes,
and then loot them?
absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool. Do you want me to roll something for
Yeah.
that shot?
Yeah, just roll a regular ranged attack.
So I just click on my longbow. That would be correct. Yes.
You got it. All right, a 14.
What's the number to the right? When we're
Your
rolling these
arrow
things?
flies a little bit wide. You miss.
Crap.
Why
What's
are
the
there
number
two
to the
numbers
right?
when we roll?
Because
yeah,
the
there's
way
like a 14 and
5e
19.
The way 5e works is sometimes you have what's called advantage on a roll. The advantage is that you take the higher of the two. Otherwise, we
Okay.
always go for the left.
I see. Okay.
Is it possible that I can sneak behind him and then, stab him?
Sure. So you kind of want to stealth and then just kind of like maybe sneak around behind them?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and give me a stealth check to see if they notice you kind of maybe hiding. Oh, yeah. Like, I think what happens is as you're
Oh, Jesus.
doing this, yeah, that's a really good roll. As you're doing this, a cloud kind of takes cover, and like whatever little darkness there is, you find a way to just slink in the shadows and go behind them, so you can move directly behind the bush where the two are, where one is about, I think, about 5 feet out of the bush, and the other one is still behind the bush. So which one do you want to attack? The one behind the bush, or the one that's kind of running out?
The one
into
behind
the
the bush. I'm not sure how much the other one noticed it, but
Sure. Yeah, sure. Go
So-
ahead. Go ahead and roll an
so
attack
it-
with your sneak attack, because you have
Okay.
advantage. You should just be able to click the... I'm just looking up your sheet here. You're attacking with your short sword, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you should just be able to click the short sword on your
Oh, okay.
digital character sheet. Okay, so you do sneak up behind him. You just kind of maybe thrust, and as you do, the goblin is like a little jittery and starts like moving around a little bit, and you miss.
Mm.
I don't think he knows you're there, though. Still.
That's silver lining.
Yeah.
He thinks it's a fly. He smells.
No, he didn't even
Very sharp
hear
fly.
it.
It's both impressive and sad.
He's kind of like seeing what's going on with his buddy that's deciding to haphazardly run into the road in the open to attack a group of adventurers, I think. So he's a little out there right now, just trying to find out what's going on. Sadie, you're up.
I'll maybe attack with my short sword.
Okay, so you're gonna walk up to the one that's like about to run into the road and just slash at it?
Yep, let's see what we get.
Sure. Sadie, there is something I have to let you know. As a wizard, there are some spells that you can only cast a certain amount per day. However, the ones that are labeled cantrips are ones that you can cast as many times as you want. As like, think of them as like your wizard version of like a short sword attack, right? They're the spells that you just know so well that don't take up like any of your energy that you can just cast at will. So if you want to cast a spell instead of like doing just a melee attack because you're worried about expending spell slots or any of that stuff, just cast one of your cantrips.
So how do you know if it's labeled as a cantrip or not?
For you, in the character sheet, if you go up a little bit, there's an area that says spells. Your spells are split up into different categories here. So your level 1 spells, you have 2 casts of, and your cantrips you can cast as many times as you want. Your cantrips currently are Mage Hand, Prestidigitation, Ray of Frost, and Shocking Grasp.
Oh, okay.
Just as a heads up, if you still just want to go up and slash at it, that's your prerogative. I'm just letting you know.
I mean, maybe for now, but I'll use one later.
Sure. So you run up, and not being like, you probably spent more time memorizing spells and like decrypting scrolls and stuff than really learning how to fight. So you just kind of slash over the goblin's head, completely missing.
Gotta give you points for trying.
Yep. All right. So in turn, the goblin kind of didn't really even dodge your attack. He just kind of looks at you as the sword swings over his head, and he just jabs at you with his scimitar in retaliation.
Oh no.
21 versus
Oh,
your
Jesus
AC.
Christ.
Oh no.
What's your AC? Your armor class? I know what it is, by the way. I just kind of want you to know what it is.
At the very top again.
Yeah, it's on your character sheet. At the very top.
Wait, are you talking to me?
Yes.
12.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
So he hits you right. He probably just like stabs it right into like your shoulder or something. You take...
Oh, excuse.
Take 6 damage.
I went offline for a second there.
So another thing, when you take damage on your character sheet, you see the area that says hit point maximum and current hit points. You can just go ahead and type in your new thing. So Sadie, how many hit points do you have left?
2.
Oh,
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, we gotta start hitting people.
Cleric.
Okay. So that was the goblin that was running into the middle of the road. The goblin from behind the bush, the one right in front of Lucius, takes aim and shoots at... Where the hell? I can't remember his name ever. Lawrence. I'm sorry, I can't remember your name ever.
That's right. You can shorten it to Law if you want.
Okay.
I am the law.
13 versus your AC.
That's 14.
Oh.
Ooh. All right. The goblin's a little bit jittery still from seeing his friend get attacked and whatnot. Maybe a little shaky, so he shoots wide. Then out of nowhere, seemingly from behind you from across the road, out of another bush, another goblin takes aim at you, Lawrence.
Oh, bollocks.
Oh.
Oh,
What's your
God.
AC?
14.
14.
This goblin registers. Probably because you weren't I'm saying that you probably didn't, expect it, so you weren't able to, maybe move quick enough.
I
So you
wasn't at
take-
all, no.
Yeah, you take... If I could get this roll to work. 7 damage.
Ooh, okay.
It
hit
pierces
hard.
right through you.
Ow.
Okay.
How much do you have left?
That would be 5 hit points left.
Oh, God.
Okay, who's next? Dirk, you're up.
All right, so I imagine the guy who's stabbing my friend in the shoulder is probably closer to me. So I'm gonna...
I mean, the guy closest to you, the goblin closest to you, is the one you just saw, him stab through your wizard friend.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I imagined.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take aim at him with my my great axe.
Okay, so you're just gonna kind of run up and swing at him?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it.
Carefully, I don't want to hit the wizard.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah, you find register right into the side of his tiny little shit-disturbing body. Roll your damage. Oh no, it does roll your damage. Holy shit. Alright. Do you knock him out or do you kill him?
He is cleaved in twain.
Yeah, okay. So, you just kind of, turn your axe around from, from the blunt side to the sharp side, and you just kind of cut him right in half. I think his sword is still, poking out. He still has the sword in his hand, in the body of Navarra, and then he just kind of, Navarra looks at his face as she's, writhing in pain from it, and his face just kind of goes blank as, the bottom half of his body falls off.
At least somebody connected.
You're welcome.
Thanks. It hurts otherwise.
Could someone maybe help out over here?
Alright, Homer, you're up.
Sorry, but what is the goblin situation now? That guy's dead.
You know for a fact one goblin is in the bushes that this goblin came out of, and there's another one about 30 feet away from you in another bush on the opposite side. So for you, looking down the path, there's one on the left and one on the right, both in bushes, with their bows out.
So first, I'm gonna position myself just right in front of our mage.
Yeah, okay. So you kind of take up the space that the goblin was in that stabbed her?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Then in my booming in my voice, I'm just gonna yell at the goblins as I cast my spell. You filthy goblins! How dare you attack followers of Marmoth Ordoon and interrupt their wandering. Burn in her light, his light.
Okay. Oh, Sacred Flame, I see.
A sacred flame onto the goblin on the right.
Okay. I gotta roll a dexterity save here.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I think the goblins just hiss back at you, saying, "Your god has no place in my woods."
Well,
I tear up a little.
oh great.
The words, they hit home. They hit home.
They hit home. They hit home. Okay. So we roll back to the beginning here. And I believe that is you, Lawrence, right?
Yup.
All right. What do you do?
First of all, I get myself off of the top of this wagon.
Sure. So you just kind of jump down or whatever?
Yeah, jump down and take cover, like, behind the wagon.
Okay. Which side are you on? On the left or the right?
I would probably jump down to the right.
The right. Okay, so the side that your other party members are on.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. Yep.
Seeing as all, like, it seems like our cleric has hopefully everything taken care of the other goblin.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take aim at the other goblin on the other side.
On the left side?
Yep.
Okay, so you're gonna kind of poke you, like, you're gonna kind of stand up, take aim, and fire at the goblin on the opposite side of the cart from you.
Yeah, a quick aim shot, yes.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead and roll it.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so you take aim, and you just kind of, like, almost instinctually let go. You don't even really look, and the arrow, you just hear thud through the goblin's head, killing him instantly.
Finally.
Beautiful shot!
That'll teach the fucker.
The goblin closest to you guys in the other side, like, Lucius, can hear him start quivering and just say, "No, no, 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 no," under his breath. And it goes to Lucius, actually, right now. So
Who's like tickling that one's taint?
yeah.
Oh no.
I was wondering if I can investigate to see if it has any more weapons on it.
I mean, I'll just tell you that, like, as you're looking at him,
Well,
he has a scimitar just kind of like on his little belt or whatever, kind of strapped on him, and he has a short bow out. You don't see anything else.
is it possible I can grab his arms and hold him still? Or,
Yeah, sure. Why don't you give me... Let's do just an athletics check to just restrain him.
oh shit.
Yeah, you grab him, no problem. So you have him just kind of held, and maybe you kind of push him out with you, like, out of the bushes, so now you're all just looking at this goblin. The encounter, as you know it, is over, because this goblin is just completely restrained.
We got him.
All right. So now the interrogation begins.
Well, this is gonna be fun. Who wants to do the honors?
I mean, I would, but I'm sitting here with like 2 hit points.
Well,
Yeah,
you're fine.
We need you bandaged up.
Yeah, so a way that you can recover hit points in 5e is you can take what's called a short rest, where you expend your hit die to just kind of like roll to see how many hit points you get back. A short rest usually takes about an hour or a little bit longer. Do you guys want to do that as you interrogate?
Yeah, we might as well, won't we?
Yeah.
Why can some characters rest and others not?
Sure. So like maybe
Can like
you're just gonna keep
the one-
watch or something?
yeah, or like
Okay.
just leer aggressively at this goblin for an hour.
For an
That's
hour.
a good plan.
I mean,
Yes.
yeah, you
For the
can do
whole
that.
rest, I'm just gonna fucking stare. I'm gonna burn holes, and while I'm testing the sharpness of my axe. I'm plucking out what few remaining hairs remain on my bald head. Testing them on the sharpness of my axe.
All right, that's a
Oh,
little
dear.
weird, but sure.
We should just
Just staring at him. Just like,
Sure. I mean, yeah, you can totally do that. All right, so how many hit die do you have, Sadie?
Should be somewhere.
I can help you look this
What
up as well
happened?
here.
Hit die. I have.
mine's empty.
Oh, you.
1d6.
It's kind of weird that they didn't put this in for you. All right. I'll let you each have 2 hit die for right now. I don't want to go in and do everybody's separately.
Yeah,
Go ahead
mine
and
was
roll
blank,
one of them.
just that total 1d10.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that they didn't put that in. So,
Yeah, I kind of have a 1d10 as well.
1d8.
all right, Sadie, go ahead and roll a 1d6. You get 3 hit points back.
At least it's something. You've got 5 now.
I mean,
better than 0.
Well, it's better than 2, that's for
It-
sure.
Is anybody
it's
else
better
healing
than
up?
being dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a short rest.
Okay, so what's your hit die? 1d10?
1d10, yeah.
Go ahead and roll a 1d10. You get 8 hit points back.
Damn.
Cool.
All right?
So would I put that to 13 out of 12 or just 12 out of 12?
No, just to your maximum.
Just the maximum. Cool. Got it.
Yep. Okay, so you guys are interrogating this goblin. Yes?
Yes.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Who's
Okay.
doing the interrogating then?
I'm not interrogating.
Not me.
My comment is just, fuck, goblins are like rats. We should just purify it and be done with it.
What would be a good skill for interrogation?
It depends. Are you trying to reason with him? Are you trying to intimidate him?
Well, I think reasoning is out of the question. to be
I'm
fairly
from
honest.
noble blood, so reasoning does not happen. This
Right.
would just be pure intimidation
I mean,
Okay.
nobody has a hot
or persuasion.
Sure. You know, goblins
Persuading
are
him to-
greedy little creatures, so
to maybe since I'm I'm nobility and it's apparently well known, and I cast off a light of nobility even though I've just been staring at this man.
Sure. Yeah.
this
You've been
goblin
leering
for an
at-
hour like creepily.
I mean,
Uh,
you're like just naturally charming, right? Like you're able
Yeah, I
to
just-
talk to people and things.
I tell him, you know, we're on a mission, blah blah blah. If you cooperate, perhaps there will be a reward for you.
Okay. Roll
To find out what he was planning on.
Yeah, roll a persuasion. He just, as you say that maybe there's like something in it for you, he just kind of looks at you, says, "What would you like to know?"
Hey guys, what do we want to know?
I want to know why there was 2 dead horses on the road. That's what I want to know.
We want
And
to
then
know
he
where
says, "Hey,
the rest
wait,
of his
what's in it for
friends
me?"
are.
What's your plan? What was your plan?
What was the plan is a good one. Ask him that.
Okay. What was your plan?
He just kind of looks at you and he's just like, "No plan, orders from Clark."
Clarg?
Clark?
Clarg or Clark?
Clark.
Clarg. Okay.
Clark? Who's that?
Okay. Yeah, we can. I say, well, who's this Clarg you speak of?
He says, "Clark, leader of tribe."
Where is your tribe?
He just kind of eyes you wearily and says, "What's in it for me?" He's kind of
Not
suspicious of what he's gonna get.
Life.
All right, roll an intimidation as you say that. He's not intimidated.
Shit!
He just looks at you and he's like, I tell Clark kill anyway.
How about?
Well, how about we ask him why us? Or did we just happen to be passing by and they wanted us, or what?
Yeah, he
Okay.
just smiles at you when you say why us. He's just like, you on trail.
Okay.
So
Oh, great.
So they
He's
just
an animal.
you get out of him
Indeterminately.
that he's basically like, they've been ordered to just kind of attack people on the trail.
Ask if he knows anything about any more units farther along.
Any more units? Like,
Yeah,
Any more traps along the trail?
yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he just kind of tries to look at Lucius, who's holding him, and he's just like 20 or so.
20.
Oh, bollocks.
Okay. How much money do we have on us?
I have 15 GP.
I have 10. I'm not exactly rich.
Okay, I have 25.
Look at you.
I'm gonna offer the goblin 5
Yeah,
to tell us where his camp is.
Yeah, give me a persuasion check with advantage. Oh yeah, he excitedly looks at the gold and he tries to kind of paw from it, not realizing that he's still being held back.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just like, yes, I show you, come. And he just kind of points to where, on the other side of where he is, of the caravan or whatever, where that other goblin was hiding in wake. He just points over there and you see a small trail, it looks like some footsteps that have pattered in there.
Okay. I look to the rest of the group and I say, is that enough information?
I mean, I guess. What are we going for here? I
Do you
mean,
think that's good? Well, I mean, we can choose from here, but
I suppose.
Where's their leader?
do you think he satisfied the answer enough?
I mean, yeah, he could be leading us into a trap, but
I mean, I don't trust bringing him along.
I don't want to bring him along either.
Is what I'm getting at.
I don't know. I mean, if I have him restrained, the only issue is if we get another fight.
We should purify him in righteous flame.
Hold on there. Hold on.
Well, I'm
there.
saying, like, do we need
Anybody
him
have any
anymore?
rope?
Yeah,
Well-
you guys have like standard like ropes, pittons, stuff that you could like quote unquote trap him with or like restrain him with.
Oh yeah, we need.
Yeah, let's restrain him and bring him along. I mean,
Do you want to gag him while we're at it?
Yes.
If we do that, we're gonna have to take his
Hog tie,
weapons off
gag
of
him, and put him
anyway.
under the cart.
I'm all right with that plan. I am okay with that plan.
Just tie him to the bottom of the cart.
Okay, so what do you guys do with this goblin that you just paid some gold to for information?
Oh, first, when we hog tie him up, I'm taking the gold back.
Oh, snap. Okay. The goblin just kind of looks sad at you. He just looks up at you and he's just like, why?
We are so gonna get it later.
We should put
I
this
mean-
thing out of its pitiful existence. Bringing it with us is a waste of time.
I mean,
We
that's
could
what I
use
was
him as a
gonna
bargaining
suggest.
chip.
I was just gonna cut his head off and then take my money back.
But you already have your money back.
Oh no, yeah, but this was before I was saying. That's
Oh
what I was
god.
saying.
Okay.
That's why I was asking if we needed him anymore.
I mean, a bargaining chip.
I don't think the Goblin Lord or whoever's gonna give a fuck.
Yeah, actually, got a point there.
I don't think he's
Uh,
worth anything.
Dick
Forget that
Frostball.
then.
So good.
Goblins have no dignity or respect for each other.
Um,
You,
All right,
you
Claire,
don't
you
like
seem a little
goblins,
bit
do you?
biased here. All right, you seem a little bit racist. Let's calm down.
Okay,
Piece of shit.
so let's get one thing straight. Are we going to the Goblin Village?
I vote
mm,
that if we
No.
go to the Goblin Village, perhaps we can alleviate ourselves of further trouble on this trail that we have to take.
I think we should. We should.
I mean, at the very least, we can probably steal some weapons.
Is anybody looking
I just-
down that like path that he kind of pointed out?
Yeah.
Mm,
Give Give me a survival check to see
For me,
if
it's
you
a black
notice
spot.
anything.
I didn't see shit.
Yeah, you barely even notice that there's a trail.
I have. I actually put on a blindfold and then looked.
Yeah, okay.
Do you want me to do the survival check here, or
I mean,
Is
if
your
you're
character
looking
looking
down
down
that way.
I'm just a bit worried if we go down there, our stuff might get stolen or something.
okay, maybe someone should stay next to the carriage, but let me see if I can have a look for anything.
We should not split up.
Yeah, splitting up is never a good idea.
Mm,
We should
Moses.
continue.
Oh, jeez.
You should roll survival, I guess.
Cool. Let me go see if I can find something.
Oh,
Well, you definitely
Yeah.
did better than him.
yeah.
So-
Dirk
Just
is not
slightly.
good.
What you
Oh,
kind of
very
notice as you're looking around a little bit as like this is going on is that this trail, you see about 12 or so footprints here and there, but among the goblin ones that you can tell are obviously goblins, it looks like some heavier set ones, maybe from some taller, heavier individuals. Looks like maybe human footprints, along with some like dragging marks from the horses down the trail.
Yeah,
Horses as well.
there's definitely something going on here, because there are footprints that are not goblins over there.
Will our cart fit down this trail?
No.
No.
It's
In,
far too
in
big.
fact, if you guys decide to go down the trail, you assume that it looks like at the very most 2 people can walk side by side down it. You'll have to be kind
Okay.
of in like a row.
Can we hide the cart?
Yeah, no problem. I won't even make you roll for it. I'll just say that you find some brushes to tie the ox up to and seem safe.
Okay. All right. Well, we have to make a decision.
All right, let's do it.
I believe in democracy,
That's a fair point.
so it should be
You two are such humans.
a clear, a
Believe in
clear,
democracy.
a clear majority. Decision should choose whether or not. Well, we don't have a clear leader on this mission, so
Not yet, anyway.
let's. Who votes going for the village? I vote. I want to check out this.
I
this
think we
shit.
should.
I want to check out just because there seems to be other footprints.
I'm peer pressured into doing this.
Of course, no, you're not.
Well, I mean that's 4 out of 5. We got our cleric.
These goblins need to be purified eventually. Might as
Well,
do it.
I had a
Might as well be
feeling-
us.
I had a feeling the pyromaniac cleric would be fine. All right.
Holy righteous fury.
Should we like hitch up this cart?
Yeah, let's tie up the ox and give him some food, make sure he's okay, and then we'll head out
And try and conceal this cart as well as we can,
as much as we can. Yes,
even though perhaps this road does not seem very well traveled.
All
it
right.
seems deserted, but
Yeah.
you never
So,
know.
So based on what the goblin told you, you just kind of mark on your map where it seems like you're going.
Okay, that was kind of weird. You marked on the map and the phone rang.
That's the noise of the mark.
So I didn't know it was so interactive. Where the goblin is still tied to the cart? Are we leaving him there, or are we gonna like?
We better bring him along just in case.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Give me a kind of marching order as you guys start going down this narrow path.
I want to make sure first that it's clear that this goblin is securely restrained and escape is not an option.
Cool. So I'm guessing, are you going to go up front with the goblin then?
Well, the goblin should probably be in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay.
What I would say, he should be kind of not leading, but probably just behind the front two.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll definitely take the front.
Okay.
Who wants to be with me? Because he said we're going to be marching 2 by 2.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna write down who's in front and stuff here.
I'm gonna bring up the rear. If you
I-
want to babysit your pet goblin, that's your business.
I'll join you, seeing as I'm not good up close. I'm more better range, so I'll be at the
Mhm.
back.
Oh, okay.
I will probably be in the middle.
Okay.
Just
So you'll be with the
to
goblin?
Yeah.
Who's the rogue?
That's
Me.
Yeah.
That's you. Okay, so you're gonna be in the middle. So who's gonna be with me? The wizard?
I mean,
Yes, the wizard.
you can
Yep, wizard.
you can go up just like alone. You will have maybe a little more room to like move back and forth.
Swing. Okay, so it'll be me.
Yep.
Then the wizard.
Okay.
Then the rogue and her pet.
Yep.
Goblin.
Yep.
And then the cleric and the what are you just a ranged human? I guess is I don't know what
just an archer would be fine.
an archer.
really.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
And we proceed cautiously.
All right. So the trail is hidden behind some thickets, and you're just kind of slowly going through it. Give me a survival check.
Who?
You. You're up ahead.
Fuck. Oh no.
Okay. You don't notice anything out of the ordinary yet. You do start to finally see the faint footprints that you've heard so much about from your party members that you couldn't see before.
Okay.
And
Finally, I mean, it took you long enough.
And you're kind of counting them as you're walking, and you can just distinguish in your head. Yeah, it looks like about 12 goblin
12.
probably have like gone through here somewhat recently. And yes, these other footprints and like some drag marks and stuff definitely look like that of a human. Although you can't tell if they were walking freely. It looks kind of like they were shuffling.
Okay.
Okay, so you keep walking. You're about 10 minutes in. You're kind of right in the thick of it here. Corey, give me one more. Actually, give me a perception check.
That's much better.
That's a lot better.
All right. So, Corey, what you notice is what seems to be some twine around a piece of wood about 2 steps in front of you. What do you do?
Well, I tell everyone stop.
Right.
Some
What's
twine
going on?
wrapped around a twig in front of us.
Yep.
How far in front of me?
2 steps.
2 steps.
It almost seems as if you didn't make that perception check, you would have stepped right on it.
Okay.
Glad you
I make everyone back up.
Okay.
All right, what's going on?
There appears to be this trap in the road up here, perhaps some sort of snare and or trigger. I'd recommend taking it out from a distance.
You want me to see if I can hit it to make it go?
Sounds like a good idea.
Cool. Let me just get my bow out then.
All right. Go ahead
This is
and
a stupid-
shoot
this is a
at a
stupid
piece
idea,
of
but-
string.
Let's go check what the heck we're doing.
Oh,
Holy fuck.
I'm getting better at this.
Against all odds, you hit the string completely,
Yes.
and absolutely nothing happens, but you hear what sounds like a net or something fall in the distance.
okay.
All right. Well, at least it wasn't anything bad, like
Yeah.
rocks or something.
Well, let's continue on, I guess.
Be on the alert for more goblin trickery.
Yeah. Lucius, as the trap gets disarmed, you notice that the goblin looks a little, like, scared now. Like he was almost planning for you guys to fall for it so he could get away.
I see.
Mhm.
Can I?
All right.
To
Can I
be
tell
fair,
him-
we could have thrown the next trap we come across. Can we throw the goblin into it?
That's a good idea.
Cool.
That's actually
keep
a
that
really
in
good
mind.
idea. Can someone jab the goblin with like the tip of their blade a little bit? It's like
That's awesome.
Sure, if somebody wants to.
Sneaking them.
just snicker at me a little. I only have an axe. I can't really.
I'll
Let's
just
not
say,
use the axe.
I'll just say that he takes 2 damage. It's fine.
I'm not into torturing vermin.
He's
Little
hurt.
bastard.
Just don't burn him.
Okay,
Just destroy them utterly.
so you
Which we
guys keep
still need him.
Righteous.
keep walking
only
down
justice.
the trail.
Yeah.
About 5 more minutes pass, and it gets deathly quiet. Like, it's even more unnaturally quiet than the trail was. It seems like all wildlife, like birds cawing and stuff in the distance, is just not around anymore. Corey,
Okay.
Is it me or is it eerily quiet?
give me another
It's really
perception
quiet.
check.
Oh fuck.
All right. So, Corey, as you keep walking, noticing how quiet it is, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no. I'm not very dexterous.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm not very dexterous.
You
Corey,
are not.
You think everything's okay, and then your foot falls through what you thought was solid ground, and you fall into a pit. Take
Oh, no.
1d6 damage. I'll roll it for you.
1d6. Oh yeah, you're wrong. Okay.
So you take 4 falling damage as you fall into this pit.
Okay.
You doing all right there? What happened?
I seem to have encountered some sort of hole.
We can see that. How are you?
Lower the goblin so I can climb up out of this hole.
I'm
Yeah.
not using the gap. Oh, no, damn it.
This hole is only about 10 feet deep. Like, with somebody pulling you up, you can easily climb out of it.
Do you want some help?
I automatically reach down my hand to try and help him up.
Thanks.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
You do so. No big deal. All right, so you guys keep going around the hole, I'm guessing?
Who's got higher
If you
dexterity?
want,
Maybe someone wants to.
I mean, I'm pretty dexterous. I suppose I could if you want.
Yeah.
Is it still deathly quiet?
I have
Oh, yeah.
5 dexterity, so
Well, I'm sick of the deathly quiet, so I'm just gonna make the noise of thunder
Sure.
just rain out
Yeah, sure,
up
you
in the
do
sky.
so. Weirdly enough, it doesn't echo. You hear there's a big boom of like thunder crashing, but there's no echo like you thought there would be.
The cleric didn't let me know he was going to do this, so I pee a little.
Sure. Yeah, that's fair. Actually,
God
Corey,
damn it.
give me a Constitution saving throw to see if you hold back your bladder.
I hope you do.
Yeah, you're fine.
All right.
Thank God.
Oh,
3 years of training holding back your bladder when you had to pee really badly. You're able
Would you mind
to.
letting us know you're going to do that next
You're
time?
able to cork it the last second.
Oh no.
Well, that was stupid.
You're lucky I'm still raging hard from killing from killing those goblins earlier.
All right.
I was able to hold
I don't
back.
even.
So you
Can
guys
we carry
travel. You guys travel for about 5 more minutes, and
Whoa.
you reach what looks like a clearing and a cliff face.
Well, this is new.
Indeed.
Tranquil.
it's just white on my screen right now.
Scroll down all the way to the bottom.
No, it just loaded.
Oh, okay.
So, anybody have any idea where we are?
no.
That's a great start.
Mm-hmm.
Can I roll perception just to check around? If I notice
Sure.
anything?
Sure.
I don't see shit.
Yeah, no.
Uh,
So, what you see in front of you is a clearing of the trees, obviously, and what looks like a cave in a cliff face. A tree line that kind of borders what looks like a small river that's not too full. It's very shallow looking.
Okay.
Did you say a cave?
I'm pretty sure he did.
Should we check out the cave?
Can we ask the goblin?
That's an idea.
That's a great idea, actually.
Point
Let's
at the
go
cave.
prompt
like-
the goblin.
I'm sure he's very inclined to help
You
us.
think
if we solve his
bullshit
goal.
us.
Sure.
Because the cave can be a trap, so
What are you guys asking him?
Does he know where we are?
He just kind of looks at you like, yes, stupid. This is where I was pointing.
God damn it! I hate this goblin so much.
I think we all look at
This
him.
goblin.
I think we all look at him like, yes, stupid. And then,
God damn it!
Should we ask him what's in the cave?
That's a better question.
He just says Clarg. Pragma
Oh, shit.
tribe.
Oh,
so
Let's go in and kick someone's ass.
Let's hang on a minute here.
Yeah. In fact, let's hang on for about 5 minutes. We'll take like a drink and pee break and stuff, and we'll come back and see what you guys do with this cave.
That is
Alright.
a fine idea.
All right, so be back in about 5 minutes here.
okay.
Okay.